On the Miami side, I feel like they've given up so much. They did get a lot, but now just because you have a talented player, you have to structure the team. You have to now build an elite team around Giannis, and you've given away a ton of assets. Are they going to be elite next year? I think that they are a top four team, in my opinion, going into next year if everyone's healthy.
There is a celebration right now in Miami, and although I understand why, I still have some concerns. I definitely don't share Richard Jefferson's assessment that the addition of Giannis makes the Heat a top four team. Maybe a top four team in the East, maybe, but they are damn sure not a top four team in the NBA. Seems to me the Miami Heat fell into the same trap with Giannis that the Bucks fell into the last few years. This mentality of, we have to do something. The Bucks felt they had to do something when they traded for Dame Lillard. They felt they had to do something when they fired Mike Budenholzer. They felt they had to do something when they hired one of the most overrated coaches in the history of the league, doofus Doc Rivers. I really don't understand how Glenn Rivers got the nickname Doc, because the only thing he is the doctor of is underperforming with talented teams. The Bucks felt they had to do something last summer when they gave Miles Turner over $100 million. How did all that work out for Milwaukee? They lost Giannis anyway. They traded Giannis 2, maybe 3 years too late, and now they are looking at a very, very long rebuild. You know, one thing I have always respected about my Saints, especially during the Sean Payton era, they would rather let a star player walk a year early than overpay and be stuck with an aging, declining player. The Saints just let Demario Davis walk this offseason while coming off one of the best years of his NFL career. The Bucks waited too long to trade Giannis, and I really don't understand why the Heat were so desperate to get him. Make sure to like and subscribe. You can follow me on Twitter at KC_BTL84. Link to the main channels in the description below. Look, Giannis is still a phenomenal player. When healthy, he is easily a top 5 player in the NBA. Me personally, I thought Giannis was a better fit with the Celtics. Plus, I thought it was better for Milwaukee because they could build around Jaylen Brown. The Celtics are lacking a presence in the paint, and they have the one thing Giannis needs to be effective: plenty of three-point shooting. The Heat, they just traded their most reliable three-point shooter, and as of now, they really don't have the cap space to effectively build around Giannis. They have, I think, 4 roster spots open and $18 million to spend. Now, of course, they can pay the tax if they go over the first apron, but the Heat have to build, and they have to build now. Let me show you something. Credit to ESPN for putting this graphic together. This shows the career trajectory at the power forward position. They are comparing Giannis to Kevin Garnett, Tim Duncan, Dirk Nowitzki. As you can see, power forwards typically decline in their very early 30s. Big men in general tend to decline once they reach the age of 30, which is why I question the long-term career of Victor Wembanyama. But anyway, look at where Giannis currently sits on this graph. Physically, Giannis is already declining a year or two earlier, which means his decline already started. How many more years of prime basketball does Giannis have left? Last 6 years, he's averaging 61 games a season. From 2020 to 2024, Giannis missed at least one playoff game in every Bucks playoff run except for one. He traded for an aging player who's going to be up for a Supermax extension here in a couple of years when Giannis will be almost 34 years old, which is close to the same age that Jimmy Butler demanded his extension and Pat Riley told him no. The Heat will be great defensively, no doubt about it. They're also very well coached. Does trading for Giannis get them out of play-in purgatory and into the playoffs? Absolutely. Does it make them a championship contender? Absolutely not. Look, Pat Riley obviously knows a hell of a lot more about basketball than I do. I'm sure Pat Riley has a plan. I'm sure he knows trading for Giannis doesn't magically make the Heat championship contenders, but I don't get it. I understood the Celtics wanting Giannis, but I don't understand it with this current roster in Miami. You have limited draft capital. Heat only own, I think, 2 out of their next 5 first-round draft picks, which makes trades a bit more difficult. The main thing is, can Giannis stay healthy? More importantly, can he stay healthy long enough to extend his prime? The Celtics, they were ready-made for Giannis to contend for a championship this season. With the Heat, it's going to take a lot of work. Now, of course, the good thing for Miami, they've got Pat Riley and Eric Spoelstra, 2 of the best in the business. If anyone can make this work, if anyone can make this happen, they can. Sound off in the comments below. I'll see you guys later on the main channel.